Lately, I've been feeling the urge to create something a little less polished, a little bit more me. So I thought I would just take this iPhone out and document moments from my life recently. So this video probably won't be for everyone, but hopefully one of you resonates with it. I am here in LA, as you can tell maybe from the background, taking a walk because Arisa is 6 months old and she's here to visit her great-grandparents because not all of us have the opportunity to meet our great-grandparents. Jack and I are both first-generation Asians. Jack moved to Hawaii when he was 10, and I moved to Hawaii when I was 6 years old. So we have a lot of similarities in just like the way we think and some parts of the way we were raised, but we also have a lot of differences. And one of the differences in our family is when I go to visit my family, my mom really likes to plan a trip, which I absolutely love, and it's a good time, you know? But when I come to visit Jack's family, it's almost like we kind of just settle into life with them. And I realize there's like a beauty in that too. You know, just waking up and eating breakfast together and seeing Jack interact with his grandparents, seeing his grandparents interact with Arisa. Like, it's these everyday moments that make up our life usually. You know, it's not always the grand moments. Something that's common in a lot of Asian American households is that they live in multi-generational homes. And there's something really, really special about being able to bring our daughter into this home. She has her parents, her grandparents, and even great-grandparents all under the same roof, even if it's just for this moment. It's crazy how much the dynamic changes once you have a child. She really does brighten up the room simply by existing. I'm really grateful to be able to take this time to come here to visit and just make this all happen. The theme of this month feels like family. I started the month celebrating my cousin's elopement, flew here to be with Jack's family, and now we're gonna go drive up to Yosemite to be with my sister and brother-in-law for a few days. Aritan's first road trip, first California road trip, 5.5 hours. She is so far so good, but nap time is approaching. We'll see how she does. First stop, Bakersfield. Good morning! We arrived around 6:30 p.m. last night. Just cooked dinner at home, took it really easy. The drive over wasn't like horrible, you know, like just a couple stops and she cried here and there, but not like unbearable crying or anything. Because we had such a long drive yesterday, I thought we'd just take it easy, just like explore around the town, maybe chill, enjoy this Airbnb a little bit, give her a little bit of time to rest. So tomorrow we'll head to Yosemite as a family. But my sister then went this morning, so I was like, okay, get all your like intense hikes done today, and then tomorrow we'll do like baby friendly stuff. Traveling with a baby is obviously completely different from just traveling as a couple. But I think because I'm at a point in my life where I wanted a baby, it's not like I don't feel like resentment or I'm not like, oh, like there's so many things we can't do, you know? I find like a lot of joy in just like seeing her, just looking around. Like she's so curious about everything all the time. And we just have to take things a little bit slower, a little bit, at her pace. So we had a very slow, cozy morning. She woke up at 6 a.m., just like rolled around a little bit. We saw a deer outside. So that's kind of the pace I think we're just gonna go at today. And I was a little bit nervous about this whole drive and everything, but she's doing well. I feel like if you're scared to travel with a baby, you just have to like be prepared. I had my snacks, my milk, like just a few things ready, like extra toys in the car, just things you can distract her with. And she did okay. And if you have to stop somewhere, just like stop somewhere and give her like a change of scenery outside of the car seat. I think she's just like uncomfortable when she would start to fuss. So we stopped by Target, walked around, she fell asleep, and we were able to drive a little bit longer. And by the way, I am going to film a behind the scenes tomorrow on how I create like these travel vlogs because I was like, you know what? I just want to do a travel vlog just for myself, just for the memories, but also like maybe it'll be fun to show you guys actual behind the scenes of like what's going on when I'm filming this type of video because I know a lot of you want to make these family vacation videos and stuff. So hopefully that one can come out after this one is out. So stay tuned. So this is the only thing we decided to do today. Traveling with a baby means that we can't pack our travel itinerary like we used to. It's a completely different experience than I'm used to, but like I said, with a little bit of preparation that we learned through lots of trial and error, I feel like it can be a little bit more manageable.
Boys and girls come out to play on the street below where the moon shines its brightest day, brightest day. Hear the dogs in the yard doing all they can, chasing shadows in the dark, in the dark. Children up and out of bed, children shake your sleepy head. It's fun playing in the street, just where the shadows meet, just where the moonlight hides. It's fun playing in the night.
Yosemite was always on my bucket list, but I've never really made the effort to plan the trip. So when my sister said they're going in May, we decided to just plan our family trip around theirs. And oh my God, I'm so glad we did this because it was insane. Family trip. It's like an hour and a half drive, but we're actually almost there already.
Yesterday I almost took 2 hours. Yeah.
Yeah, apparently there's some road work, but it's a Tuesday, so oh yeah, the road worker is coming.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
a Tuesday.
Road work.
Yeah. But we're so excited. How was it yesterday?
It was nice. It was like everywhere you look, it's just so beautiful. Like straight out of a movie.
We're gonna do all the easy stuff today because we have baby with us, but I'll show you some clips of their adventures. Playing now. Highly recommend playing this song as you drive into Yosemite. It's so cinematic. So dramatic. So dramatic. crazy. This kind of waterfall has so much height that it's just like splash. Different from what we see in Hawaii. I guess they get like big waterfalls in Hawaii too, but it's just so tall. It's like misty at the bottom. The shuttle service was a bit crowded, so we ended up walking instead. And this was honestly so much better. I feel like it was fitting, you know, like how sometimes with a baby, things don't always go as planned, so you go with the flow, and suddenly you find yourself thinking, you know what? I wouldn't have experienced this if it wasn't for that detour. So lots of that today, and everything kind of just fell into place. Every angle is so beautiful. Is that? That, right? The famous name. Wow. In the flesh. Something I think about a lot is death. And I don't know if it's healthy, but it's not morbid and based on fear or anything, so I think it's fine. But I do think about the two most common regrets that people have on their deathbed. One is that they focus too much on work, and the second is that they didn't spend enough time with family. Last year, I was in Japan for 6 months to give birth, and I lived with my parents during that time. I know that 6 months sounds like an incredibly long time to spend with your parents as an adult, but at the same time, I really don't know if I'm ever going to spend that much time with them at once ever again. I mean, the truth is, we probably already spent most that we ever will with our families during our childhood. And the same goes with my sister. We used to share rooms, play, chat whenever we wanted, until one day you wake up and realize that we're both married now and have completely separate lives. So if we don't carve out the time for each other, we won't be able to create new memories together. And I don't want to just meet up every couple of months to catch up. I want to actually spend time together and be able to do things that we'll tell our kids about one day. Boys for scale. Dumb. Oh, it's higher than I thought. As we get closer and closer, our neck is like... Each reveal. So I'm just gonna wrap this video up with this. Make time for your loved ones, create new memories, and don't forget to call your mom. Okay, I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
小宝快快长大啊！That doesn't sound very attractive.